Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to you all. On behalf of IIBF, I, Rajdeep Bose, take the pleasure in welcoming you to this Interbank Quiz Competition Banking Chanakya 2025, the grand finale, hosted by Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. 2025, the grand finale, hosted by Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. I'd like to extend our thanks and gratitude to the sponsors of this event, our title sponsor, State Bank of India, our platinum sponsor, Bank of Baroda, our gold sponsors, Canara Bank and Central Bank of India, our silver sponsor way back in 2017 to commemorate our 90th years of foundation. This is the 5th season of this coveted quiz, and which has been well expected by the banking fraternity. I would like to express my sincere appreciation and gratitude for the excellent response from the banking fraternity for this Banking Chanakya Interbank Quiz for this financial year 25, in which we have received participation from around 5,000 teams across the entire spectrum of the banking institutions, which include the regulator, RBI, NABARD, both public sector as well as private sector banks, RRBs, small finance banks, etc. Just to give a small brief, from the 5,000 odd teams in the preliminary round conducted in online board, we have selected the top 100 teams in the zonal quarterfinals, which was again conducted in the online mode. And from that, we had selected the top 6 teams for the zonal semi-final rounds, which we conducted as a physical on-ground contest. The zonal semi-final rounds were conducted across the 5 zones, that is East, West, North, South, and the Northeast. So today we have with us the champion teams from the zonal semi-final rounds, and on behalf of IIBF, I welcome the 5 zonal champion teams who have made to the grand finale to fight for the coveted Banking Chanakya title. Along with me, I have been joined by Shri Vishwaketan Das, CEO IIBF, the directors of the institute, and other staff members. It's my honor and privilege to extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest for the evening, Shri G.S. Rana, DMD HR and CDO, State Bank of India. Our guest is honored on the way, so will join in due course. Shri G.S. Rana, sir, is the Deputy Managing Director, Human Resources and Corporate Development Officer of State Bank of India, and is the Chief Human Resources Officer, Strip Acumen, and most importantly, people skills that has enabled him to understand the nuances of the dynamic business needs. At present, Rana sir stewards the human capital strategy for the India's largest bank, State, which has more than 2.4 lakh employees and nearly 3 lakh pensioners. Thank you very much, Sri Rana sir, for accepting our invitation and attend this event from your busy schedule. I would like to request our respected CEO sir, Shri Vishwaketan Das, to kindly welcome our honorable guest with a flower bouquet. Thank you very much, sir. Now I'd like to request our respected CEO, sir, Shri Vishwaketan Das, to kindly make the welcome remarks.
Very good evening to all present here today for the national final of Banking Chanakya. Hey, so all the participants who are joining today for the final, 2 teams from Reserve Bank of India, Central Bank of India, Canara Bank and State Bank of India. In fact, reaching to the final itself is a matter of pride for all of you who are participating in the quiz out of 5,000 some odd the participants. And I think you should take pride in reaching the final itself, and of course the final will show who is the best out of the 6 teams. And particularly here in the quiz, you will have the ups and downs, as rightly said by the quiz master earlier, that you should not worry when one answer goes wrong, because there is always a second chance. But in case you continue to think more and more and get perturbed, is chance that you will not be able to answer the other questions correctly also. It also shows your camaraderie amongst yourself, the team building part, how you are taking your partner along with you jointly. And the quiz not only will involve the banking questions only or BFSI questions, it will also have questions on general knowledge per se, Indian as well as the world scenario. So how important it is to know the things happening around you, to read the newspapers, read different books, to understand the variety of aspects happening. That will also test your knowledge here. And this is the beginning. Those who have joined for the first time in the final, I think all of you have come to the first time in the final. It is believe me, it will be a learning experience. And here, we will not be able to tell that kaun banega karodpati, at least we will tell who kaun banega lakhpati, right, if you say that, to that extent. And beyond this also, we have some more programs lined up here. We will also felicitate our own members who have done exceedingly well in various examinations. They will also be called today by the examination team, and they will also be felicitated here. We also had a case study competition organized by the training department. In due course, director training will also take up. Some of the participants will be joining here who will be receiving prize for the case study competition also. And with this, I think we should start our program and welcome all of you to this program once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I would also like to mention that I'd like to also welcome Mrs. Bandhana Monty, madam, spouse or better half of our CEO, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for coming to this. She has been actually coming to this event on every occasion, and thank you, ma'am, for all the encouragement. I'd like to request our respected chief guest, Rana, sir, to please come on stage and please speak a few words, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Das sir, our senior from State Bank, madam, directors and other officers of IIBF, and the participants today's for the quiz, and the other people sitting here. Good evening to everyone. In fact, when it comes to IIBF, the other avatar being Indian Institute of Bankers, when we joined the bank in 1991, we were given one mantra: if you really want to continue in the bank, you will have to do the CIB. So I remember, when I joined the bank in Chandigarh Circle, sir, and we were sent to STC Mandavili, Madras, those days for training. And I think the first week we were told that you please register yourself with the Indian Institute of Bankers. And I remember having taken the committed membership. I still remember my membership, which is 6876117, my number. And I continue to receive that, IIBF vision through email. Now it comes, of course. It used to come, physically those days, quarterly magazine or something. But yes, and now today I really feel, proud, privileged to be part of this event. Today I am the guest of honor, chief guest for this event. So somebody who has joined the bank, as a provisioning officer, and we were told that you should complete your CIB as soon as possible. And those days it used to be very lengthy papers, essay type papers. And I have done my MSc chemistry, and I was supposed to pass, Indian economic problems, management theory, monetary theory, bookkeeping, all, commerce and economic related subjects. But yes, if one has to continue in the bank, one has to do CIB. Of course, today the weightage of CIB apart from monetary benefit has come down. But when we were young officers in the bank, we were told if you do not do your CIB, you will, be probably left behind among your batchmates. So that is the credibility, that is the importance of this qualification of CIB in the bank. And today I am really happy to be part of today's event. In fact, I was CGM of Mumbai Metro Circle from 22 to 24. I was GM Network. So of course we come across when these results are declared that from State Bank somebody has of course won the prize. There was a group from State Bank who also participated in a quiz like this, very prestigious quiz. And I am told the standard of the quiz is also very good. Of course the quiz master, I just recollect now, he was Last month, even in State Bank, we also have inside State Bank also a quiz, like we call it Wizards. So people also among inter-circle people will come, and finally we have the final in Mumbai. So yes, I am really excited, to be part of this today's quiz, to see how the participant, how the players they actually perform. And my best wishes to all the 5 teams. We have 2 teams, as sir says, from RBI, 1 Central Bank, Canara Bank, and 1 State Bank also. So my best wishes to all of you. May the best team win, and all the best to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I take the pleasure in welcoming and introducing our quiz master for Banking Chanakya Interbank Quiz, Mr. Gautam Bose. Mr. Gautam Bose, an internationally acclaimed quiz master, is the founder of Grey Cells, an award-winning knowledge solutions and events company. He has been associated with IIBF since its inception, this quiz inception in 2017, and he has played a very important and key role in making this quiz a very successful event pan-India basis. With over 25 years of experience, he has hosted quiz events across the globe. Few of the major corporate quizzes that he has organized on behalf of Grey Cells include the SBI Wizards Quiz, which as sir mentioned, NTPC Electron Quiz, the Hindu Youth World Quiz, Times Intercool Quiz, Knowledge Premier League for SBI Life Insurance, Standard Chartered Quiz for their employees, and many other. Renowned for its innovative content, engaging style, sharp wit, we look forward to an insightful and entertaining session under his stewardship. I'd like to request our Director Academics, Dr. K. Gangadharan, to kindly welcome the quiz master with a bouquet of flowers. Thank you very much. So without wasting any time, I'd like to hand over the mic to Mr. Gautam Bose to take over the proceedings of the main event for our Banking Chanakya Grand Finale. All the best to the participant teams. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajdeepda. A warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to one and all to what is the national finals of one of the most sought after quiz in the banking community for sure. This is the national finals of Banking Chanakya 2025-26. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go forward, may I urge all of you to put your hands together for this wonderful, wonderful platform that has been created by IIBF since 2017. Of course, there is a patron saint, if you know, for everything. Our patron saint at IIBF, it is a top-down approach. So CEO sir, he has been with this quiz since he has been here at IIBF, and under his stewardship, it has been going and growing from strength to strength. So you need to give a round of applause to Vishwaketan sir. To our chief guest, thank you, sir, very much for being here. Yes, of course, I do have fond memories of SBI Wizards. And I must also say, we do all kinds of quizzes for various corporates. But very rarely, I don't think this happens at all, wherein whenever I conduct a quiz at Mumbai and at this place, I see the better half of our CEO, sir, to be coming here. So, ma'am, thank you very much. Give her a round of applause for being here at every quiz. So, thank you very much indeed. To all the directors, members, welcome. And I'm given to understand that this program is being live streamed across various platforms of IIBF on YouTube as well as on their Facebook page. So, warm welcome to you. Hopefully, this is worth your time. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been already told about the format of this event. We went across to 5 destinations for what we call as the zonal semi-finals. And today we have amongst us the winning teams from each of those zones. I'm going to assure you one thing to all of you. This is going to be a cracker of a contest. And at the end of today's exercise, The winning team is going to go back home richer with 1 lakh rupees. Maybe a round of applause for that. 1 lakh rupees, 75,000 and 50,000. Those are the prizes that they are playing for. So without wasting any more time, let's together meet the champion teams. Across to table number 1 to my far right, the winners from the East Zone. Let's welcome the team from Central Bank of India with a thunderous round of applause. Here they come. Welcome, gentlemen. And as they make their way onto the stage, let me quickly update the audience. This is the 3rd consecutive time that they have made it to the national finals. So a louder round of applause. Welcome, team. Please remember, as I call upon the teams on stage, you don't have to bring any of your belongings here. Writing material, etc. has been provided. All mobile phones to be kept inside your pockets. Same goes with any smart watches or any other electronic devices that you might have. Team Central Bank, warm welcome. Yet again we meet. So let's begin with a quick round of introduction. If you could tell us the name of the city that you're from and you work for which department of the bank. Starting from the left.
Hello everybody. I'm Avijit Sinha. I'm working as Chief Manager HRD, presently posted at Purnia region in Bihar.
Right. And your partner?
Hi, I am Prashant. I am currently working in the Department of IT. I am from Ranchi, Jharkhand.
So Central Bank of India, of course, I remember you narrowly missed out last year. So any special strategy that you have deployed to be better this year?
So play our natural game.
Play our natural game, which is very, very aggressive, by the way. So ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Trying to stop them on their tracks is team number 2. They have been a breakout team. This is the first time I met them at Banking Chanakya. And please do watch out for this team from the Reserve Bank of India. Let's welcome Rahul and Anik. Give them a round of applause. Warm welcome, gentlemen. Team 1, if you don't mind, mobile phones inside your pockets, please. Warm welcome. And I love the fact that Anik is ever smiling. Wonderful. Let's hear you, Team RBI.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rahul Kulkarni. I'm presently working as Assistant Manager in Department of Regulation, RBI Central Office.
Good evening, everyone. I am Anik Roy Chaudhary, working as a civil engineer in RBI.
Right, there are civil engineers at RBI as well. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause, a warm welcome. And as I said, watch out for this team. Very, very good indeed. They set some kind of a record. They got how many points? 180 or thereabouts? 180, ladies and gentlemen. All right, across then to the last team on the right-hand side, which is a team from the Canara Bank. Let's welcome them with a round of applause, Ravi Kumar and Riaz Rahman. Warm welcome. And as I always introduce them, they are possibly, have been the most consistent feature of Banking Chanakya. They are the second most consistent feature. They have made it to the national semi-finals God knows how many times, but a warm welcome. Let's hear you, Canara Bank.
I'm Ravi.
Yeah, just power it on.
I'm Ravi Kumar, came from head office Canara Bank, Bangalore.
Right.
Before introducing, let me thank Bhuma Madam, my GM, DGM Indira Madam, and my branch head Vittal Sir. Myself Riaz Rahman, representing Canara Bank, Karaikudi branch, Teni Regional Office, Madurai Circle, from Tamil Nadu.
Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. They have almost given an acceptance speech as if they won the award, but nevertheless, a warm welcome. Across then to the left-hand side, the second team from RBI. It's time to welcome Saurav and Mrinmoy. Give them a round of applause, please. Winners of Guwahati Northeast Circle. To our audience members, as many of you would already know that this is the first time we also introduced the Northeast Zonals. They They were the breakout team, and watch out for this team as well. Let's hear you, Team RBI.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Saurabh Ambasta, manager. I am currently working in Department of Supervision at Guwahati Regional Office.
And your partner is?
Hello everyone, I am Rinmay Biswas, working in DEPR, Department of Economic and Policy Research in RBI Guwahati.
Ladies and gentlemen, we should welcome them with another round of applause. Before I introduce you to the final team, it's time to tell and update all of you that the seating positions have been randomized. It in no way reflects the scores that they might have achieved in the earlier round, meaning team number 5 is not necessarily the 5th ranked team. It's time to welcome the final team from State Bank of India. Let's welcome Mohammad Asif and Anand Shukla. Give them a round of applause. Here they come. Of course, I know them through SBI Wizards, but this is a different ball game altogether. This is the finals of the Interbank quiz. Let's hear you, State Bank of India.
Myself, Anand Shukla. I work in SME department, Dehradun.
All right.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Mohammad Asif, branch manager, Kalsi, Uttarakhand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, continue clapping because up here on stage we have 10 of the brightest people chosen from across the length and breadth of the country. We can safely assume they are the 10 of the brightest bankers. So on behalf of IIBF, let's welcome all of them yet again with a thunderous round of applause. Well done, gentlemen, for having reached thus far. The going is going to get tougher and tougher and tougher as we progress through the rounds. To our audience members, there are questions which are earmarked for you, but when a question is asked for the teams on stage, please do not itch to give out that answer. I'll tell you when your turn comes. Any question which is unanswered by the team automatically bounces back to the audience, and there are certain questions which are dedicated for you, right? So please hold on to your horses. To all the 5 teams, all the best, play well, play to win. Can we have a first look at the grid of the rounds that we are going to do tonight? Here it comes on the screen. All right, so all the rounds have been likened to what we can call the journey of any rocket. From the liftoff to the eagle has landed. So we are going to do the rounds called liftoff, booster phase, multiverse, max Q, terminal velocity, and the eagle has landed. I'm going to do a lot of hand-holding and explain to you each round as we come to it. But to begin with, liftoff is where everything begins in rocketry. 5 questions is what we have in this round. Very quickly to update you on the rules, we are going to start with team 1 and we'll go in a clockwise direction, which means from 1 towards team 5. In the normal sequence of passes, no negatives at all, 10 points of flat scoring. On the power play, you have to indicate to me if you want to take that option before I start taking any answers, in which case power play is a written affair, +10 or a -5. All of you are seasoned quizzers, so I don't want to spend any more time on explaining to you the rule. Already, team 1, first question is for you. Other 4 teams, it's open to the rest of you on power play. Let's go to the first question of liftoff. Right, that's the round. Here comes question number 1. To start off, a question from BFSI. He was an American-born investor, a banker, and a fund manager, besides being a philanthropist as well. A pioneer of emerging market investing in the 1960s, the Money magazine named him, quote-unquote, arguably the greatest global stock picker of the century in 1999. He became a billionaire by pioneering the use of globally diversified mutual funds. His growth fund, established in 1954, was amongst the first American firms to invest in Japan way back starting in the 1960s. What is the name of this person? Direct for team 1, Central Bank, and the other 4 teams, if you want to take the power play option, you have to indicate that to me within the next 3 seconds. Closing it in 3. Team SBI is going for it. Write the answer, please. 3, 2, 1, and power plays are closed. Let's see your answer. All right. Ominous signs. Unfortunately, we'll have to start with a negative, -5 for team SBI. Across then to Central Bank of India. Now no negatives, 10 points of flat scoring. What's your answer? Please do lean into the microphone when you give an answer.
Sir, Andrew Carnegie.
It's not Andrew Carnegie. Across then to RBI.
Ken Griffin.
No. Good guess. Canara Bank.
Bernie Madoff.
It's not Bernie Madoff. No. Across then to RBI 2.
JP Morgan.
JP Morgan. All good guesses. Unfortunately, I haven't got the right answer to this. In fact, had I told you, it is going to come to the audience in a while, but I'll give an additional clue for you. So a very well-known mutual fund company also has its origin from his name. So who is he? As usual, I see Preetham's hand go up. Yes, Preetham. What's your answer? Is it possible to take a microphone alongside, if that can be managed? Or else, Preetham, we trust your vocal cords. John Templeton. So Franklin Templeton has its origins from John Templeton. Clap for him. Well done. What a good answer. Yes, that is John Templeton. Let's go to the answer, please. You know, Preetham, the trouble with answering very early into the quiz is that I'm not going to come back to you for the rest of the audience questions. All right. So then, no points on the first question. Rather, SBI loses 5 points. So strategize well is what I can tell SBI. Next question, direct for RBI. Let's see what we have in store for you. Pictured here is somebody called Tun Chanarat. He is a Cambodian activist and campaigner for a coalition of an NGO or a group of NGOs. The coalition was formed in 1992 when 6 organizations with similar interest came together and agreed to cooperate on a certain common goal. The organization and its founding coordinator, Jody Williams, jointly received the 1997 Nobel Peace Prize. Generally speaking, what do they promote? The campaign is for what common cause? Direct to team RBI. Other teams, do let me know if you want to take the power play option. We'll close the power play in 3. No easy freebies today because this is the national finals. 2, 1, and power plays are closed. Team RBI, over to you.
Promoting persons with disabilities in the finance sector.
In the finance sector per se. No, you are at least reading both the text part as well as the picture. Continue on that line, Canara Bank. Read the question carefully, look at the picture carefully, lot of clues. Give us the common cause that they fight for.
Self-driven motor ability for self-driven tricycles.
Self-driven tricycles. All right. So if the question suggests that they received the 1997 Nobel Peace Prize. So teams, remaining teams, please do note that Nobel Prizes have a citation, and the citation is very, very specific. It does not, it does not leave much for ambiguity. In the meanwhile, welcome, sir. Thank you for being here. Yes, team RBI, let's hear your answer.
Encouraging to participate in Paralympic Games.
Paralympic Games. No, can't think of a Nobel Peace Prize given to an organization championing that. State Bank of India.
To protect the persons from affected by natural calamities.
You need to be more specific. What do you mean by natural calamities? Anything specific?
Like depending on the climate change and
climate change. All right. Across then to Central Bank.
This is about the disarmament, those bombs that were put in during the Vietnam War and all those wars. So landmines that were put.
Landmines is the word. Ladies and gentlemen, clap for them. What a good answer. Campaign for banning landmines. That is the answer I was looking for. You know, that was a lot of peach fudge with some ice cream on top, but eventually you went to the word landmines. Ladies and gentlemen, do clap for them once again. So good 10 points picked up by Team Central Bank of India. So this was a campaign to ban landmines. ICBL is the organization that we were referring to in this question. Next question, direct for Canara Bank. Let's see what we have in store for you. She was the Queen Regent of Gondwana from 1550 to 1564 AD. She married Dalpat Shah, the son of King Sangram Shah of Gondwana, and served as the regent during the minority of her son. She is chiefly remembered for defending Gondwana against the approaching Mughal Empire. In 1983, the government of Madhya Pradesh renamed the University of Jabalpur on her memory. Who is this regent that we are talking about? Open on power play as usual to the remaining 4 teams. Direct for Canara Bank. Anyone? 3, 2, 1, and it's closed. Team 3, Canara Bank, let's hear your answer. Who is she?
Jabalpur. No idea. I'm guessing Ahilyabai Holkar.
Ahilyabai Holkar, no, of the Holkar dynasty. Reserve Bank. As many would know, Ahilyabai Holkar is amongst one of the 2 women upon whom an airport is named, the other being, of course, Indira Gandhi and the Delhi airport, and Ahilyabai airport is at Indore. Yes, Reserve Bank, what's your answer?
Padmavati.
Padmavati. Across then to SBI.
Rani Nusrat.
Rani Nusrat. You just invented a Rani for all of us. No. Across to Central Bank.
Chand Bibi.
That's a good guess, by the way. Reserve Bank.
Rani of Chhatrasal.
No. Bounces back to the audience. Anyone? I see a lot of hands. Can a microphone be taken along? Is that possible? It is? Okay. So Rajdeep, anybody of your choice? And he goes to the person closest to him. Let's have a round of introduction. Your name?
Pradeep Bafna.
And you are from IIBF?
IIBF.
Okay. What's your answer?
Rani Durgavati.
Well done. Let's clap for him. Yes. And our audience pride. Rani Durgavati. Absolutely. Here comes the answer. Well answered indeed, audience. All right, next question. It's a direct for team. RBI 2. Let's see. What is your question? This is a toughie. He was a pioneering Indian plebotanist and geologist who specialized in the study of fossil plants. He is the first Indian botanist to be elected as Fellow of the Royal Society, or FRS, the highest scientific honor in the UK way back in 1936. Maulana Azad, Minister of Education in 1947, offered the post of Secretary to the Ministry of Education, which he reluctantly accepted. Who is he? He is the authority in his field. Who is the person we are talking about? Open on the power play. Anyone? Teams are playing it safe because this is just the opening round. So I think I am going to close the power play. Team RBI, let's hear your answer. No negatives now. Take a guess. Invent a name for us. No, can't create a paleobotanist. All right, to State Bank then.
Jagdish Chandra Basu.
Jagdish Chandra Basu, no. Across to Central Bank.
Sir, Hargobind Khorana.
Not from the field, no. RBI.
Salim Ali.
No sparrows in this question, I'm afraid. RBI.
Sir, actually, this is the guy from Lucknow, I think, Dash Institute of Paleobotany, but I'm not getting that name.
Let's call him Dash Lucknow.
No, Birbal. Institute of
You are on the right track, by the way.
Yeah, I know that. I'm not getting that name. Dash Institute of Paleobotany. Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow.
3, 2, 1. Have to bounce it back to the audience. Anyone? Hand straight up there. The gentleman in blue jacket. Yes. Give us your name first before we hear your answer.
Hi, my name is Pratik Singh. Actually, I think his name is Birbal Sahani.
Birbal Sahani. Yes. Clap for him. Well done. This is Birbal Sahani. Let's go to the answer. Absolutely. As teams would have already gathered, no freebies today. Next question, the last one of the opening round. It's direct to State Bank of India. Here comes your question. After Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated in 1948, his remains were sent to various parts of the country to honor various mourning events. One such place was the town of Dash, where a portion of his ashes were put on display before being ritually deposited in the sea. A mandap was built over the ashes of Gandhi. The central cage of the hall is 79 meters high in reference to Gandhi's age. The hall is set up in such a way that the rays of the sunlight falls on Gandhiji's ashes on October the 2nd, which is his birth anniversary. In which southern town of India was this memorial built? Relatively easier. Yeah, just a caution to all the teams, be a little polite, don't raise your hand the moment the question is up on screen. I'll give you enough time to go for the power plays once I'm done reading the full question. Write the answer, team 2, team 3 going for it. Write the answer, yes, no, going for it. Team 4, write the answer. Let's start with team 2. Team 1 not taking the power play. That might be a costly mistake, by the way. All right. And across to team 4 then. All right, so 10 points to team 2. Clap for them, please. 10 points to team 4 as well. Continue clapping. And please don't clap for team 3 because they have picked up a negative. -5 to team 3. And this is a direct question for team 5. Let's hear your answer. Southern place.
Kanyakumari.
Well done, 10 points, well picked up. Yes, this is Kanyakumari. It's not Madurai, I'm afraid. Kanyakumari it is. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that about does it for the opening round of the quiz. It was a toughie, possibly only on the last question. At least some teams looked confident. So what I'm going to do now is ask a question to all our lovely audience members. This is just for you. Here it comes. Back in 2013, McDonald's turned every word in a Chicago outlet into gibberish for a powerful initiative. From the menus to the ketchup to the bathroom signs, McDonald's transformed their entire outlet and envisioned a world from the POV of those who are the prime target of this initiative. They did these changes to get people to first understand the problem and then care about it. What specific problem were they addressing? Look at the menu, look at the, something with the signage that calls ARYUX. So what powerful message were they trying to portray? For this one, it is going to be very difficult. Those who are working away on their mobile phones is going to be very difficult to Google, let me tell you. So rather than concentrate on the question, think creatively. What were they trying to portray? Anyone in the audience? Never mind if you're wrong. In the audience, I might give prizes for wrong answers also. Yes, the gentleman there. Wait for the mic to reach you. Give us your name first and then the answer. And what's your name?
I'm George, and I'm
George.
guessing dyslexia.
Okay, I hear you. Waiting for a better answer. Anyone else? Anyone else? Yes, just pass on the mic. Your name?
My name is Amit Kumar Gupta from Central Bank of India.
All right.
इन्होंने क्या है कि टाइमिंग की प्रॉब्लम आई थी तो टाइमिंग को इन्होंने प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व आउट किया था और डीसी में इनका 6 सेकंड के अंदर रेडी हो जाता है कोई भी प्रोडक्ट.
Okay, no. By the way, something on those lines, the government of India has urged many gig worker companies to kind of rethink on the 10-minute delivery and what have you. All right. One last try maybe, or else I'm going to give out the answer. No one else? So what McDonald's found out is there is an acute team Canara Bank. Please dial it down a bit. Do discuss a little more discreetly. So there is a huge problem that McDonald's found out, that there are enough number of youngsters who are unable to read and write. read specifically. So they came about with words that do not mean anything, just to tell them, go and read. Let's go to the answer. Here it comes. Children who are growing up without learning to read and write. So look at those signages. That is the powerful message that McDonald's was trying to portray. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with round number 1. We are going to take, you can clap for that. We are going to pick up action with round number 2 in a bit, but before that, we have our guest of honor amidst us, so we'll request Rajdeep Da to take it forward.
Sorry for the interruption. I take this opportunity to welcome our guest of honor, Sri Shailendra Singh sir, CGM, HRM and Marketing to this event. I request our honorable CEO sir to kindly welcome him with a flower bouquet. Thank you very much for guessing this occasion. Now we'll continue the quiz.
Right then, so I'm sure all of you are eager to know the scores of the teams. It is going to come up on screen shortly, the scores. Or are we going? Yes, we are ready. Here it comes. Pretty even Stevens, 3 teams on 10 points apiece, -5 to Canara Bank, SBI on 5. And as I keep telling, no GST for clapping, so keep clapping for all the teams and encourage them. All right, teams, now we are going to go to the next phase of a rocket launch. Can we go back to the grid that we have for you? Liftoff is done. What is up next? Coming on the screen anytime soon. Yes, so next up is an important phase of rocketry. It's called the booster phase, wherein the separation from the main rocket and all of that happens, right? So let's go to the round, the booster phase. Yet again, 5 questions, since we have 5 teams, so most of the rounds would have 5 questions. All rules remain intact as you saw in round number 1. 5 questions, 10 points, flat scoring in the normal sequence of passes. On the power play, it's a +10 or a -5, with the only change that we are going to alter the direction of the round. Now in a counterclockwise direction, starting with team number 5, we will go towards team 1 Central Bank. Team 5, SBI, if you are ready, first up is your direct question, coming up on the screen now. All questions in this round, by the way, are from the BFSI sector. In 2002, which billionaire businessman from South India diluted his stake from the Vaisya Bank Limited by selling 23.99% shares to the Dutch financial giant, the ING Group, for 340 odd crores? We know this gentleman specifically for a particular area of business. That is the additional clue. We famously know him for a particular business interest. What is his name? I'm going to drop another clue. Either you can give me his full name, however, the abbreviated answer would also suffice. Waiting for the power plays from the teams. Power play closes in 3, 2, 1. Reluctantly goes for it, Team RBI. Hope they get their points though. I wish you hadn't hazard a guess on that one. -5 for Team RBI 2, and it's a direct for Team SBI. Let's hear your answer.
Promoter of India Cements, Mr. Srinivasan.
Mr. Srinivasan, also known for his stint with the BCCI at some point in time, but incorrect. Across then to Canara Bank. Quick answer.
Aga Singh, Swaraj Paul.
Swaraj Paul. Why would I say then abbreviated answer would do?
I didn't get one.
Team 2.
T.A. Pai.
It's not T.A. Pai. Across then to Central Bank.
TVS Sundaram.
Precisely what RBI wrote, but it's not TVS. across, it was your direct question, State Bank. Anyone known for a particular business interest? Yes, sir. Yes. Well done, clap for him. Yes, this is the GMR, and we were talking about airports in particular. Can we give an audience prize to sir? Very well answered. This is Gandhi Mallikarjun Rao of the GMR group. Very well answered. Do you wish to be on stage by any chance? No? All right. Next question. It's a direct for team RBI. A blue bond is a pioneering financial instrument designed to support sustainable marine and fisheries project. The World Bank assisted a certain country in developing the world's first sovereign blue bond. The bond demonstrates the potential for countries to harness capital markets for financing the sustainable use of marine resources. Which country came up with the world's first sovereign blue bond? So the name of the country is the question. Direct to team RBI, open to the rest of the teams on power play. Think creatively. For this one, you don't have to be creative. I mean, a lot of clues which points you directly or should point you directly to the answer. We'll close the power play in the next 3 seconds. Surprisingly, none of the teams going for the power play. I'm going to close it. Team 4, RBI, let's hear your answer.
So you would say it's Maldives.
Maldives. Okay, let's take all the answers first.
Guessing Norway.
Norway. All right.
We are guessing Netherlands.
Netherlands. Team 1.
Mauritius.
We've heard Maldives. We have heard Mauritius. Team 5.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Here comes the answer on screen. Let's go to the answer. Seychelles was the one remaining after Maldives, Mauritius. I thought some team might go for it. Norway was an interesting guess, by the way. Norway has built up its economy based on strategies involving the ocean and all. All right, next question. No points to any of the teams, by the way, on this one. Next question is a direct for team Canara Bank. The Union Bank, by the way, this is not the Union Bank of today's era, okay? This was in the past. The Union Bank was a bank, so it no longer exists, by the way. The Union Bank was a bank founded in the year 1828 by the merger of two other banks, namely the Commercial Bank and the Calcutta Bank. Which famous industrialist was responsible for the formation of this bank and in the process became the first Indian to be a director of any Indian bank? I'm looking for names. No description, please. Proper noun. Team Central Bank, write the answer. Open to the rest of the teams on power play. We'll close it in 3, 2, 1. Closed only across to Central Bank. -5 to Central Bank, please. And this is the direct for Canara Bank. Answer.
Again guessing Walchand Hirachand.
It's not Walchand Hirachand. Across to RBI.
GD Birla.
No, it's not GD Birla. Timelines don't match. 1828. State Bank. Anik should have got that one. No.
Badridas Goenka.
It's not Badridas Goenka. Canara Bank, it was your direct. Calcutta, if you had another chance. Dwarkanath Tagore. Dwarkanath Tagore is what I was looking for from the illustrious Tagore family. Let's go to the answer, please. Yes. Calcutta Bank was one of it, so you had to think of a prominent businessman from that region. Okay? All right, no points on this question. Next is a direct for RBI. This Indian microfinance company, started in 2007, was inspired by Muhammad Yunus's Grameen Bank model. Not too many Indians are his fan, more so in the past few months and years. Using joint liability groups or the JLGs for collateral-free loans, particularly empowering women, including those with disabilities, by fostering entrepreneurship. This entity is the subject of Dr. C.K. Gariyali book called The Bank with a Soul. So which bank or finance company is the heart of this book? The question talks about microfinance and all of that. So teams, think in that direction. Which entity are we talking about? We'll close it in the next few seconds. Team 1, I've seen that. Any other team willing to hazard a guess? No? We'll close it. Only central bank. They are going for it yet again. Be ready with your answer though. Before the quiz started, I told team 1 to be aggressive, but not this aggressive. -5 to team 1. Team 4, it's your direct.
Bandhan Bank.
Precisely what they wrote. It's not the Bandhan Bank. Across then to team 5, State Bank.
Spandan Microfinance.
No.
Chaitanya.
No, not Chaitanya. Canada.
IDFC.
It's not IDFC. We've heard the answer. They also have a bank, of course, a small finance bank. Equitas. Well done. Clap for him. Yes, this is Equitas. Let's go to the answer. This is indeed Equitas. Bank with the soul. Equitas. A microfinance company. As expected, this is going tougher by every passing second. Next question, the last one of the BFSI rounds, direct for Team 5. Relatively easier, Team 5. And it's a wonderful piece of information. Now, the algorithms used by ATMs to determine the most efficient way to dispense a requested amount of cash using available denominations employ principles related to something known as the partition theory. It ensures that you don't carry a stack of tiny bills and benefits both the customers and the banks. I'll give you some more input. So what this means is, to simplify it, say for example, you insert your debit card in an ATM and want to withdraw an amount of, let's say, 5,000 rupees. So it is very unlikely that the ATM will dispense bills of 50 rupees denomination because it's not economic, right? So they will come to a conclusion as to what is the best possible denomination based on the partition theory. So which famous Indian is credited with developing this that is used in algos of most ATMs? Looking for the name. Open on the power play. It's a very, very interesting question. We'll close it in 3, 2, 1, closed. Team Central Bank.
Srinivas Ramanujan.
When in doubt, go for Ramanujan. This time it works. 10 points. Well done. Clap for them. Yes, absolutely. ATMs deploy algos based on his work. Srinivasa Ramanujan. Teams, when in doubt, go for this name. It generally works. All right. So there we have it, to the completion of round number 2. Before we show you the scores, one more audience question coming your way. On the screen, please. It was originally mentioned in the year 2015 budget speech by the then Finance Minister, the late Arun Jaitley. It was formally launched by Prime Minister Modi on the 9th of May 2015 at Kolkata. What is this? The exact name of the entity? May we see some hands from the audience? You wanted to go for it. The gentleman there in grey shirt. Doesn't matter, even if you're wrong, I might still give you an audience prize, so go for it. No? Don't want to? Okay, the gentleman there. On the mic, please, I can't hear you. Give us your name first.
I'm Rakesh Singh, Jan Dhan Jan Suraksha.
Not really. Pass on the mic to the person towards your left. Fetch the mic and speak into it.
Atal Pension Yojana.
Atal Pension Yojana, all those names, okay. Last try. Go for it. Well done, clap for him. Yes, that's the answer. On the screen, please. This is the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. The J was pretty evident in the logo. Well then, so that about completes the second round, the booster phase round of this quiz. We'll shift action yet again. Before that, the scores on the screen. But in the meanwhile, just to save on some time, let me tell you what entails in the next round. Next round is the only easy round that you're going to have comparatively though. All questions on multiple choice options, right? For some of the teams breathing a sigh of relief. So hopefully they'll get points. 10 points on the direct. Are we ready? Yeah, I'm told we are ready. The scores on screen. Low scoring, CBI and RBI 1, but do not forget to clap for the teams, please. 10 points apiece, RBI 2 and SBI on 5 points apiece. Let's switch back to the next round then. The grid on screen. I'm going to complete the quiz in the next 25 to 30 minutes, so be a little proactive, gentlemen. So, this is not a phase of rocket launch, but something that might whet your interest. Multiverse, the theory of multiverse, many universes existing at the same time, right? So multiverse, as the name suggests, this is an option-based round with multiple choice options. Can we go to the round, please? Here we go. 5 questions on MCQ. Please do remember, once I'm done reading the question, your timer would start ticking down to 20 seconds. That is all that you have to give out an answer. Teams will get the question on their direct. However, now listen to this, a little technical. It does not pass sequentially. If a team is wrong on their direct, any of the remaining 4 teams can press the buzzer. Whoever is fastest, Gaurav, we need the buzzer, please. Whoever is the fastest on the buzzer gets a try. However, on the buzzer, it's a +5 or a -5. By the way, teams, you don't have to be polite on when to buzz. The moment the question is on screen, and if it is not your direct, you can press the buzzer and sit tight, hoping that the team for whom it is on the direct gets it wrong and it comes to you. Okay? So you can buzz at any given point in time. Clear to all of you? All right. We'll start with a quick buzzer test. Team 1, if you can press the buzzer, please. Working, reset. Don't press the buzzer till I tell you to do that. Team 2, reset. Team 3, reset. Team 4 now, reset. And across to Team 5. Working perfectly in tandem. All right, so let's go to question number 1. The other 4 teams. That is what the round suggests, right? Buzzer means that. All right, so first question is a direct for Central Bank of India. The other 4 teams look sharp on the buzzer. Here comes the question. They developed a large-scale international traveler's check system way back in 1891. Team 4 has gone for it, but you'll have to wait to supersede the traditional letters of credit. It is still the largest issuer of traveler's check today by volume, though it has lost its relevance. And your 20 seconds have started. MasterCard, Citibank, Visa, or Amex. Direct to Team 1.
American Express.
Amex. Team 4 went for the buzzer, but unfortunately that is going to be inconsequential because Team 1 is absolutely right. Clap for them. This is Amex. Absolutely 10 points. Well picked up, 10 points by Team 1. Next question, it's a direct for Team RBI 1. What is the term in psychology for a cognitive bias where people with low competence in a specific area often vastly overestimate their skills relative to others? Your 20 seconds have started. Confirmation bias, the Dunning-Kruger effect, the Maslow's hierarchy, or the anchoring effect?
It's
nobody on the buzzer, by the way. Start answering.
It's B, Dunning-Kruger effect.
Dunning-Kruger, one of the easier ones. Well done. Yes, that's 10 points. Dunning-Kruger. So this is something that is seen with the advent and proliferation, rather, of internet cultures. Many people try to overestimate their understanding on a subject than they really actually do. So they're not experts, but they overestimate their worth. This is called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Next question is a direct for Canara Bank. Let's go to your question. Mechuka giant flying squirrel was first described in 017 yet again from East Himalayan forests at altitudes of 1,500 to 2,500. Team 4 has already buzzed, so no more buzzes allowed. In the region of the Mechuka of which northeastern state? Run the timer. Nagaland, Mizoram, AP, or Manipur? Team
Arunachal Pradesh.
Arunachal Pradesh. C. Let's click on C. Arunachal Pradesh. They'll pick up 10 points. Well done. Let's clap for them. Yes, it is indeed. Buzzers have been reset. Next question. Team 4, you don't have to worry about the buzzer because it's your direct. Coming up on the screen now. It is the currency of Nigeria where 1 unit is divided into Team 3 into 100 kobo. It was introduced on the 1st of January 1973, replacing the Nigerian pound. What is it called? Your timer has started. The pula, the kwacha, the bir, or the naira? Team 3 has hit the buzzer, by the way. C is what? Beer. So as usual, we can stop the timer. Beer, we are going to click that option of yours, but unfortunately you would see it turn red in color, which means it's wrong. Immediate answer from team 3.
Naira.
Well done, 5 points. It is Naira, yes. What happened to the claps? Come on, be generous. Well done, team Canara Bank. Pumped up fist. Next question, the last one of this round, is a direct to team 5. Here we go. Name the ritualistic painting done on the walls by the Rathwa team 2, Rathwa, Bhils and the Bhailala tribes. The name of these painting styles also refers to the Hindu deity of marriage. Is it the Warli, the Pithora, the Gond or the Basholi? For team 5. Team 2 has gone for the buzzer. 9 seconds remaining. Team 5. You don't have to worry about the buzzer.
Pithora.
The Pithora. Let's click Pithora. The buzz is going to remain inconsequential. Well done. 10 points. Yes, this is the Pithora indeed. Well, some teams picking up points. So good going teams. We are going to again go into tougher territory. But before we walk in there, don't worry about the buzzers. Audience, next up is your question. However, I can't take 4 different answers because of course one of them will be correct. Here comes the audience question on the screen. Which large e-commerce company was the first to acquire a NBFC license with RBI to lend money both to users and sellers? Amazon, Flipkart, Paytm, Airtel. Somebody who has already got a prize, please resist. The gentleman in what is seemingly like a red color shirt. Rajiv Da, if you can just pass on the mic. Wait for the mic. Wait for the mic. There's no timer in place for the audience answers.
Airtel?
Airtel. Okay, can we click on Airtel, please? It's incorrect, so one more try. Whoever you like. Please don't answer out of turn, yeah? Wait for the mic. Pass on the mic to someone of a choice. Yeah, your name?
Paytm. I'm Shankar.
That's your name, Paytm? Shankar is your name and Paytm is the answer.
Yes, correct.
Not the other way around, right? Okay, let's click Paytm for Shankar. Now let's do it the other way around. Give me the other incorrect answer, not the correct answer. It's between Flipkart or Amazon. I'll give prize for the other incorrect answer. So when we click, it has to turn red. Amazon is the incorrect answer. Okay, let's click Amazon. Yes, well done. The gentleman there, clap for him. Give him a prize, please. In that wonderful maroon beret. Are you a fan of Cuba and revolutionaries? That beret? Yeah, that I know. I was just asking. But thank you. Please do clap for him. Good answer there. So then, gentlemen on stage, here comes the scores at the close of the 3rd round. 3 more rounds to go. Let's pick up on the scores. CBI and RBI 1 on 20 points apiece, SBI on 15, RBI 2 on 5. Those are the scores. Let's switch back to the grid. We again go to a critical phase in rocketry. Here it comes. Max Q. What is Max Q? I'll explain in a while. First, the rules. Max Q essentially suggests speed, right? So all questions are exclusively on the buzzer. Only the fastest team on the buzzer will be allowed to answer, no second buzzers. If you're right and the fastest, you get 10 points. If you are the fastest and give us a wrong answer, -5. And in case you are wrong, I'm going to bounce back the question to the audience, or to save on some time, I will give out the answer myself. The buzzers have been tested, so without wasting any more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive straight in to Max Q. Here comes the first question. Your hands should be on your buzzer buttons on the screen now. The hamper comprised of the team 4 answer. The G20 delegates, God knows what you picked up from that question. I could barely start reading the question. Ladies and gentlemen, 10 points. What a good answer that is. Absolutely. The G20 delegates in India. That was the gift hamper handed over to all the world leaders. Well done indeed. 10 points. Question, just to remind all the teams, You already know about this from your earlier rounds. As a strategy, you cannot first press the buzzer and then start reading the question, because the moment I see the buzzers flash, I will stop reading the question and will seek an immediate answer, where the word immediate is literal in every sense. Question number 2 on the screen now. Established in 1968, it is the only bank wholly owned by a state government. Team 4 answer. This team is good. This team is good. Well done. What a clever team. Absolutely phenomenal answer. This is indeed the State Bank of Sikkim. Now the trick was, I was guessing one of the teams might say Bank of, you might go to Jammu and Kashmir also. But that is under mandate of RBI. This bank is not. It is a de facto state government owned bank, which is not directly under the Reserve Bank of India. All right, next question. Question number 3 on screen now. Devendra Ahuja is the promoter of Centurion Bank that was incorporated in 1994 in Panaji, Goa. It got merged. Team 2 answer. 3.
Govinda.
Govinda. No. Govinda, the time, the years is not right for Govinda. His films are not working. Your answer also follows that trajectory. This is going to crash land. -5. This is Bobby Deol, Lord Bobby Deol. So -5 to Team 2. I wonder whether that clap was for the question or for Bobby Deol. All right. So that's a -5 to Team 2. Question number 4 on screen now. It is a dark, pungent, intensely flavored vinegar made wholly or partially from grape must, freshly crushed grape juice with all the skins, seeds and the stems intact. The term for this type of vinegar originates from Latin and Greek words which convey the idea of something quote unquote restorative or curative. What kind of a pungent vinegar are we talking about? Think about all the cooking. Yes, Team 5, late buzz, I'll allow that.
Cider, C-I-D-E-R.
No, it's not the cider. That is mostly apple, right? So reset. That is going to be a -5 for SBI. Anyone in the audience, one quick answer? Ma'am, would you like to try? What kind of vinegar? Many of you used in cooking. Yes? This is balsamic vinegar. Let's go to the answer, balsamic vinegar. All right, next question, question number 5. We have 6 questions in this round. This place in central India is traditionally considered to be located within the ancient Dandakaranya forest mentioned in Ramayana. According to Team 1 answer.
Pandavghara.
Once again. Pandavghara. That is what I heard. -5 to Team 1. No, Panchmadhi is what I was looking for. -5 to Team number 1. This is Panchmadhi, a famous tourist destination of central India. And across then to the last question of this round. In the financial sector, something Team 3 answer. Answer. On the mic. Central, I've heard.
Central repository information on large information credit. Central repository.
They kind of, I've heard that. Relax. Think about Baba Ramdev. Take a deep breath. Okay. I've heard that. They faltered and they somehow crawled their way onto the answer. Clap for them. Well done. Yes, it is indeed. 10 points. Canara Bank. This is the central repository of information on large credits. All right, so that about does it for this round. Some teams were rocking on rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to clap and encourage all the teams. So well done. Good going. To Central Bank of India, you might do well to take it a little easy. You are picking up a lot of negatives. So hedge your bets well. Before we jump into the next round, as usual, it's time to check on the scores. At the close of 4 rounds, this is how the teams look. RBI 2 leading now with 25 points. Canara Bank, they have moved up to 20 points. It still is anybody's game, so don't worry too much. 2 more rounds to go. Let's jump straight into round number 5. After attaining max Q, you are going to next go to terminal velocity. Here comes the round. On the screen, please. Terminal velocity. All right, 5 questions again in this round. Questions will pass to all the teams in sequence. Power play in this round is called a thruster. So what does a thruster do? It kind of, gives you more thrust than than you're hoping perhaps. So on the power play, your scores will double. Instead of a plus 10, if you call for the thruster, you get a plus 20. However, if you're wrong, you get a minus 10. So a plus 20 or a minus 10. In the normal sequence of passes, it's a flat score of 10 points apiece. The last full passing round was in a counterclockwise direction. We started with team 5, so we are going to alter yet again. This time we are going to start with team Central Bank of India and in a clockwise direction. We'll end at State Bank of India. Clear on the rules, all the teams? All the best. Team 1, first up is your direct question. Do not answer in a hurry. Other 4 teams, let us know if you want to take the thruster option. Let's go to the question, please. It is an initiative started by somebody called the Youth for Jobs Foundation to help people with disability find meaningful employment and help corporate employers assess this diverse and untapped talent pool. The initiative creates opportunities for PWDs or people with disabilities by providing financial and training support and fostering an inclusive market environment. It was launched in partnership with the Office of the Principal Scientific Advisor, the PSA, to the Government of India, the incredible institute IIT Hyderabad, along with its CII, IBDN, and the Nimhans and Kotak Mahindra Bank. Question is, what is the name of this initiative? It's a proper noun, so don't give me stories. Give us the name of this initiative. Open on the thruster to the remaining 4 teams, direct to team 1. We'll close in the next 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, closed. Let's hear team 1.
Swavalam.
Creative. We'll pass it across to RBI 1.
Divyang.
This is the national finals. Had that been the answer, the question wouldn't have featured today. Team 3.
Dhara.
All right. Team 4.
Idea nahi.
Our guess was Divyang.
Forget about what it was. I need to hear your answer now. Pass. Team 5.
It may be Spurs.
Sparsh. All right. All creative names. Obviously, some were close to the answer that I was looking for. Here comes the right answer on the screen. Team 1 was the closest, in fact. This is called the Swaraj ability, right? So that is the name. Next question is a direct for team RBI 1. What connects these names that may remind you of the ancient Greek poet called Antipater of Sidon of the 2nd and the 1st centuries BC? So it might remind, it's not on the buzzer, so don't worry about the buzzer. Reset it, please. The Burney Falls in California, Teddy Roosevelt. The Gromon National Park in Newfoundland, Canada. The Milford Sound in New Zealand by Rudyard Kipling. The Natural Bridge in Virginia by William Jennings Bryan. The Aswan Dam in Egypt by Nikita Khrushchev. The Great Manmad River in Libya, Muammar Gaddafi. So this is not an exhaustive list. There might be other names also in the list. So what connects? It's not a proper noun in that sense. Well, I'm generally looking for a theme. What connects all these, which might remind you of an ancient Greek poet? And it's open on the thruster. You are going for it. Write the answer. Any other team on the thruster? No? We are going to close it then. Just write the keywords. We are going to give it to you. Thruster is 20 points. This is the 3rd time they have made it to the national finals. Seems like this might be just their year. Well done, 20 good points. Yes, it is. What a good answer. RBI, what's your answer?
The natural wonders, the ancient natural wonders.
No. I'm looking for a specific theme.
First set of UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
No. Team 5? No negatives, so might as well try. Same answer. We are going to pass it across to Central Bank.
These are where the place where they have died.
Who have died? Teddy Roosevelt died at Burney Falls.
Kipling, William Jennings Bryan, Nikita Khrushchev.
No, I hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come across a very lucidly framed world called 7 Wonders of the World. Right? There have been different claimants. These are the 8 wonders of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, give another round of applause to Canara Bank. What way is this branch different? Open on the thruster. Write the answer, team 4. Any other team on the thruster? We'll close it in 3, 2, 1, close. So we are looking specifically about the ATM. In what way is the ATM and thereby the branch also the first of its kind? On the thruster, snapping right back at Canara Bank is Team RBI. Well done, 20 points. Yes, it is indeed. However, Canara Bank, you still have your chance to get a 10-pointer on this one. Let's hear your innovative stories. Enough discussion. I need your answer.
Okay, you can.
3, 2.
Biometric related?
Biometric related. So the entire bank operates through biometrics.
No, ATM.
The ATM. Okay. Team 5.
It may be working 24 hours.
Just power on your mic because we are recording and are on stream.
It may be working 24 hours, 0 to 24 hours.
The branch or the ATM? ATM kind of does that. No? Okay. In SBI also there is a concept called Kohinoor branches. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Team 1?
There was no staff to operate this branch. It was all online.
All right. So no people manning the branches or the
Manning
ATMs. Team 2?
This is without any touch, like voice controlled.
Entirely voice controlled.
Touchless.
No. Audience, anyone? I see some hands. Again, someone needs to pass on the mic, please. Whoever has the mic in hand, Razib Da, maybe you can do the honors. Just wait for the mic to reach you. He's a busy man, so please wait. Yeah, give us your name.
So my name is Manish, UPI enabled ATM.
Manish says UPI enabled, only UPI enabled. Well done, let's clap for him. Yes, that's the answer I was looking for. Well done. Absolutely. India's first UPI powered bank and ATM. Well answered, Manish, indeed. Next question is a direct for team RBI. All right. Dhivehi is an Indo-Aryan language primarily spoken by the Maldivian people. An English word that comes directly from Dhivehi refers to a ring-shaped coral reef that surrounds a lagoon. There are approximately 440 of them in the world, and according to Darwin's subsidence model, the formation of them is explained by the sinking of a volcanic island around which a coral fringing reef has been formed. So what word are we talking about here? About 440 of them, roughly, exists in the world. What is a good word? We'll close it in 3. Think about Darwin's subsidence model. No one on the thrusters, so I think I'm going to close this. Team RBI 2, let's hear your answer. One word answer.
Guessing Darwaza.
Darwaza. Far away from the answer. Team 5. Kauri, no. That was a denomination of currency in the past. Yes, team 1.
No idea.
Requesting all the teams, when you give an answer, please do lean into the microphones, team 5 specifically, because we are on stream and many people are watching you. Yes, quick answer, team 1. 3, 2, 1, passing. Team 2.
Is this an atoll?
Well done. What a good answer. That is what separates a good team from a great team. They have been a little quiet in today's quiz, but bang, they come with this answer. Atoll, absolutely. All of you went to the finance route, but this was geography. Next question, the last one of this round, is a direct for team 5. Dinkar Balwant Dash is among the rare cricketer like Bill Ashdown who had the unique distinction of playing first-class cricket both before the First and the Second World War, featuring in the 1911 Bombay Triangular and later in the 1946 Ranji Trophy. He was an aggressive right-handed batsman and a leg break bowler who captained Maharashtra in Ranji Trophy matches from 1939 to 1941. He was also the vice president of BCCI, the president of the Maharashtra Cricket Association or the MCA, and also a national team selector. What is his surname? Please think, why would I ask this question? What is his surname? Of course, the surname should resonate in some form. Thruster, team RBI applying the thruster, write the answer. Any other team on the thruster? 3, 2, this is easier than how it might sound, so go for the thruster. Play strategically. We'll close it. So only team 2. Let's see your answer. You got a 10 point on Atoll. That was rather ambitious because on the thruster, unfortunately, there is a negative. -10 is something they will not get. Well done, 20 points, clap for them. Well done, yet again the right answer. And it's a direct for team 5, SBI. Let's hear your answer.
Jacker.
Jacker, no. There's a method how you think of this one. Team 1.
Shashwat.
No, does not resonate.
I'll go with Gavli.
Gavli. As I said, there is a method to this. Don't go with random guesses.
We would say Wankhede.
That actually is good thinking. It's not Wankhede. So we are done with all the teams. Bounces back to the audience. Anyone in the first row? Sir, you want to try? Obviously, there is a well-established tournament in India named upon him. Deodhar, yes, that's the right answer. Well done. This is Deodhar. Let's go to the answer. This is Dinkar Balwan Deodhar. And a prize to sir, please. Well answered. So, that about concludes the penultimate round with 1 round remaining. Let's see who the claimants are to the 1 lakh rupees and thereafter 75,000 and 50,000 rupees. Scores coming up on the screen shortly. 1 round remaining. Very, very tight is this one, ladies and gentlemen. Huge round of applause for RBI 1 and RBI 2 locked on the same score, 45 points apiece. Canara Bank is snapping at the heels on 40 points. Now you see, I told you about the scores before we started, right? So this is going to be a battle royale between the 2 RBIs and Canara Bank. However, the other 2 teams also have an outside chance, but honestly speaking, you will have to play out of your skin to make a good show of this. Ladies and gentlemen, after all those rounds, now is the time to tell you that the Eagle has landed. So that is a phraseology that many of you would be familiar with the Apollo mission, right? So when Armstrong and his team landed on the moon, the Houston base said the Eagle has landed. Let's go to the round. Right, this is a fun round. We are going to alter the direction yet again, this time starting with team 5. Listen up on the rules. This is on incremental scoring. With each pass, the score increases by value of 2 points, right? So in the normal sequence of passes, if it was a direct for team 5, and if they miss it, when it passes to the next team, the value of the question goes up by 2 points. So the value of the question then will be 12, 14, 16, 18. However, in the normal sequence of power plays, it's a constant of +10 or a -5. Clear to all of you? In fact, so I'll give you another scenario. What happens, let's assume it was a direct for team 5 and team 4 went for the power play, right? Irrespective of whether they're right or wrong. Then if it comes to team 3, what would be the value of the question? Would it be, after 10, it should have been 12, 14. So would it be 14 or would it be 12? It would still be 14. Why? Because I'm not revealing the answers of any of the teams who take it on the power play. So the increment is going to be a constant of 2 points with each correct pass. Ladies and gentlemen, the logic, if it is passing that many times, it must be a difficult question, which means the scoring should be augmented by that value. All right, let's begin with Team State Bank of India. The other 4 teams look sharp on the power play. Question number 1 on the screen now. a difficult one. Since it is incremental scoring, all questions will be difficult. Which economist introduced the modern concept of the GDP way back in 1934 report to the US Congress, and is also known for a hypothesis suggesting that an economy grows inequality first rises and then it falls. He also lends his name to the economic curve, which is pictured here, a curve which correlates inequality to the income per capita. What is the name of the person on whom this curve is named? Open on the power play. We'll close it in 3, 2, 1. Power plays are closed. 10 points is the value of the question to team 5.
John Marshall.
John Marshall. And you're thinking about the Marshall Plan post the Second World War. No. To RBI, what 12 points?
J.B. Keynes.
How do you spell that?
John Maynard Keynes.
You mean Keynes? No. What 14 points?
I will go with Lafleur, the Lafleur curve.
Lafleur curve is what you mean. No. What 16 points?
Philip.
The Philip curve. No. What 18 points? No. Ladies and gentlemen, a toughie. This is the Kuznets curve. This is Kuznets. Let's go to the answer. He was the first person to talk about GDP. This is Simon Kuznets and the Kuznets curve. Next question. It's a direct for team RBI. The first ever live photograph of the female of which species was captured in the wild at the Ravangla in the Namchi district of Sikkim on April the 14th last year, 2025. Found from Nepal to Northeast India to North Vietnam, the common name of this literally means emperor. Name this near threatened species as described by the IUCN, or the International Union for Conservation of Nature. What species? I need a specific name. Open on the power play, except for team 4. We'll close it in 3, 2, 1. Closed. Buzzer is not required. Do I accept it? Okay, I'll make an exception. Write the answer. I'll accept that. You have primarily used the entire pad to write your answers today. That is going to be a -5, I'm afraid. -5 to team 5. Across then to team 4, what 10 points?
Snow leopard.
Snow leopard, no. 12 points.
The Sirohi.
No, what 14 points?
Son Chidiya.
16 points.
The Ibex.
Ibex, you mean? It's not the Ibex. It's Emperor of India, so long name, had to be a longish name. Emperor, you just had to translate that. Kaisar-e-Hind butterfly. Let's go to the answer. This is the Kaisar-e-Hind. The female species was first photographed in India at Ravangla at the Namchi Bazaar area of Sikkim. All right, next question is going to be a direct for team Canara Bank. It is a financial tool designed to assess the risk of bankruptcy in publicly traded companies by analyzing key financial ratios related to profitability, leverage, liquidity, and activity. The score provides insights into a company's financial stability and its chances of defaulting on its obligations. A score close to 0 suggests a company might be headed for bankruptcy, while a score of closer to 3 suggests the company is in solid financial health. What is the name of this formula, which is named upon a finance professor? It was named in 1967. What is the name of this tool? Named upon this professor of finance. Many bankers use it while calculating leverages, risks, and all of that. What is it called? Direct for team Canara Bank, across to the other teams on the power play. It's obvious none of the questions in this round was supposed to be easy. That is out of design and choice. We'll close it in 3, 2, 1, closed. Across to Canara Bank.
The Jensen ratio.
How do you spell that?
Jensen, J-E-N-S-C-N.
The Jensen ratio. Okay, 12 points, RBI.
Sharp.
It's not the sharp ratio for sure. 14. Petrosky z-score. That's your answer. What's 16 points? You have already answered, right? No, you haven't. Okay.
Trainer ratio. Trainer.
No.
Pass. We'll pass it.
Passing. All right. Team 1 and Team 3. Here comes the answer on screen. This is the Altman Z, not the Jensen Z score. This is the Altman Z score. So none of the teams could get it. Canara Bank has their hand on their head. I'm really interested to know the scores. Can I do it verbally, starting with Team 1? 1-5, Team 1, Team 2? 45, and are they leading? Okay, all on 45 points. All right, and Team 5? 5, which means the last 2 questions are going to be crucial. Play it as tiebreakers. All the best teams. Next question, it's a direct for RBI. You know your scores now, so go for the power play, strategize well. Here comes the penultimate question, unless we have a tiebreaker situation, that is, on the screen. While some villages pass down the skills of farming or craftsmanship to the next generation, the elders in this village in Assam pass down sorcery and black magic to the town's youth. The village has been India's center for witchcraft and wizardry since its inception many centuries ago. Lying on the banks of the Brahmaputra river, identify this place which takes its name from the Sanskrit word for illusion itself.
Okay, we are going for it.
Right. It is your direct. No,
No,
it
no,
is
there,
Team 2's direct, so you will have to go for the power play. Write the answer, Canara Bank. Going for the power play. Okay. Any other team on the power play? No? We are going to close it then. Let's start with Canara Bank. Let's see your answer.
Okay, it's okay. Anyway, took a risk. Nothing to lose.
-5, unfortunately, to Canara Bank. You were on 45, is it? Make that 55. Well done. Clap for them. Yes. Across then to RBI 1.
This is Mayong.
Well done. 10 points. Clap for them as well. This is Mayong. Absolutely. So we are back to square one on the scores. 1 question left. Are you guys friends by any chance? Yeah, of course you are, but, well, let's see how this turns out. Whether they are going to be charitable to you or not, let's see. Last question of today's quiz. It's a direct for Central Bank. Do you need some more time to strategize, team, before you show you the question? All right, let's go to the question then. In 2003, the State Bank of Mysore became the first bank to launch a machine with the name Kuber that offered a very specific service. It was launched in the backdrop of a fraud that cost the exchequer close to 200 billion Indian rupees in revenue. So what was the basic service of this machine? And since this is the final question of the national finals, I need a very specific, hear this first, RBI, both the RBIs. I need a very specific answer. So no storytelling session on this one. I need a very, very specific answer. Open on the power play. I'm going to keep it open for another couple of seconds. They are breathing heavy. So is RBI from Northeast. 3, 2, 1, and the power plays are closed. Central Bank of India, let's hear you for the last time.
Check gold, authenticity of gold.
The purity is what you mean.
Gold dispensing machine.
So this is a gold dispensing machine. Actually, UAE, Dubai in particular has done this. So they have a gold ATM, but this is not that. 2003, mind you. Across then to State Bank. This is not gold dispensing machine. Passing. Don't give any charity towards RBI, yaar. Come on, come up with some guesswork. You have nothing to lose.
Any guess?
Currency chest. So from this ATM out comes currency chests. Hopefully not. Across then to RBI. Let's see what you say. Very, very interesting time.
The ATM to disburse gold coins.
Gold coins. Sir is shaking his head vigorously. Okay, I'm going to hold on to my discretion. I'm not going to tell you right now whether you're right, wrong, close. Let's wait. Across to Canara Bank.
To check the purity of gold.
That is pretty much what most of the teams have said. Reserve Bank, give the right answer, and you are the champion.
Stamp paper scam. The
Stamp paper. So in the ATM, out comes the stamp paper.
2003.
Champion team, I told you about the well done. What a good answer. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right? It caused billions of loss to the exchequer. How could it have been gold then? You had to think about the Telgi scam, right? Billions lost in stamp paper. Ladies and gentlemen, that was such a thrilling match. Let's congratulate RBI with another thunderous round of applause. Well done indeed, gentlemen. My heart goes out for the other RBI team. So do not stop clapping. Come on, it's only fair on our part. They did so well. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the final scores on the screen. The rightful winners, RBI with 65 points. RBI 2 are the first runners-up. They'll walk home with 75,000 rupees. Canara Bank looked very, very promising, but thankfully they have bettered their last year's performance. And please do remember, they are not the third best team of the 5 teams. They are indeed the third best team of the 5,000 plus teams that participated in the first round. So well done indeed, Canara Bank. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We can close the screen, please. Gaurav, it has been a thrilling experience, always has been whenever I'm invited to host this quiz for IIBF, which has been pretty much since its inception. So once again, this kind of a thing is impossible without the incredible and generous support of all our sponsors. So to our title sponsor, SBI, to our platinum sponsor, Bank of Baroda, to our gold sponsors, Canara Bank, Central Bank of India, our silver sponsors, UCO Bank, IDBI, Indian Bank, and Karur Vaisya Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request all of you to clap the loudest for all our sponsoring banks. In the years to come, I hope this grows more in stature as well as its spread, because over the years what we have witnessed is not only, though it might suggest you otherwise, because all the 5 banks that were here today, they are all large banks. However, in the initial rounds, we do get participation from a lot of cooperatives, RRBs, all of that. That is kind of the idea behind IIBF. Next in line, of course, this quiz, I call it the baby of our CEO, sir, from IIBF, for Mr. Vishwa Ketan Das. Give him a round of applause. Thank you very much, sir. And on a personal note, he's going to superannuate in the next few days, so we are going to miss you, sir. And I'm saying this personally. I hope so indeed. So give him a loud round of applause, please. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am, for being a constant support. Thank you to both our guests of honor as well as the chief guest for making time out. To our large audience watching us through various mediums on YouTube, and I'm given to understand through the Facebook handles of IIBF as well. Thank you very much indeed for joining us and being with us through the thick and thin of this contest. And of course, this is a special mention, because being in Bombay, somebody was telling me to get a house full of auditorium at Bombay is very, very difficult, because people are constantly thinking about the transport that they're going to take their way back home. So thank you very much indeed to the entire physical audience present here. A round of applause maybe for yourselves. May I now request all the 5 teams to please join us back in the audience in a couple of seconds. So to all of you, from me, your quizmaster of the day, Gautam Bose, it's bye-bye for this year. Until we meet again, stay curious and keep quizzing. Bye-bye, and it's over to Rajdeep Da.
Thank you very much to the quiz master, Mr. Gautam Bose. So it was a great quiz. I hope everyone sitting in the audience enjoyed the quiz very much. Great effort by all the teams, and congratulations to the winning teams. Before we do away with the prize distribution of this Banking Chanakya quiz event, we have two other important events lined up for the evening. On an annual basis, basically we award the top performing candidates in various diploma and certificate examinations. So in order to conduct the distribution of various examinations, prize distribution of various examinations, I'd like to request my colleague Ms. Apurva Singh from the examination department to kindly take the proceedings ahead. I thought that after the before we start with the prize distribution of the examination department, we have amongst us our guest of honor, Shri Sailendra Singh sir. I request our honorable guest of honor, Sailendra sir, to please come here and speak a few words before we start with the prize distribution. Yeah.
Good evening to everyone. I'm lucky that I'm giving my feedback after the quiz, and I went back to my school and college days when this quiz was a tool of learning, and I think the way the teams have tried to present themselves and answer to the various questions, I think it very clearly indicates that how organizations can use quizzing culture as a medium of knowledge dissemination. And I think this is what, in this hour of digital disruption, when knowledge is available in abundance, how are you going to build a culture where you are able to respond to certain questions, in a very quick and fast manner, rather than getting into the trap of Googling? I think this is one of the biggest learning of a platform of this kind, with a very strong message that let's build culture of quizzing. So that's it from my side. Once again, compliments to all the team who has performed so well, and also compliments to IBBF for building the culture of quiz across the country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sailendra sir, for your kind and inspiring words. So in order to take over the proceedings of the next part of our day, the prize distribution of our annual examination certificate and diploma, I'd like to request my colleague, Ms. Apurva Singh, to kindly take over the proceedings.
Thank you, Rajdeep sir. Good evening to one and all present here. A warm welcome again to the prize distribution ceremony. I hope you all enjoyed the exciting finale we just witnessed. I am Apurva Singh, Senior Executive, Examination Department, IIBF, your host for the next segment. The next segment, ladies and gentlemen, is indeed a special one, as we will be awarding prizes to the examination prize winners for the year 2024-25. The Indian Institute of Banking and Finance, IIBF, has always strived for excellence, fostering a culture of continuous learning, development, and professional growth. To acknowledge and reward the exemplary efforts of its candidates, IIBF awards prizes to those who demonstrate exceptional performance in the examinations conducted by the Institute. These prizes, awarded annually, serve as a mark of distinction, honoring the remarkable achievements of candidates who have performed exceedingly well in the examinations and certifications offered by the Institute. Through this recognition, IIBF reaffirms its commitment to nurturing talent and contributing to the development of the banking and finance industry. For the year 2024-25, prizes have been awarded to 103 meritorious candidates across an extensive range of certifications. Some of these prize winners are present amongst us here today to receive their prizes. Before we announce their names, I request our respected chief guest for the day, Shri G.S. Rana, DMD HR and CDO, State Bank of India, our guest of honor, Shri Shailendra Singh, CGM, HRM and Marketing, Bank of Baroda, and our respected CEO, Mr. Biswaketan Das, to kindly come forward to the dais to facilitate the prize winners. I request the prize winners to kindly come forward to receive your prizes as your names are being announced. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause. So, first up we have Mr. Manik Passi from Central Bank of India scoring the first highest aggregate score in the JIIB examination, securing a total of 327 marks. Next, we have Mr. Bhupendra Kumar Agarwal from Reserve Bank of India scoring the second highest aggregate score in the JIIB examination, scoring a total of 314 marks. Mr. Bhupendra Kumar Agarwal from Reserve Bank of India. Okay. I think he's not available. Next up, we have Mr. Manvendra Kaushik from Bank of India, scoring the second highest marks in the subject Bank Financial Management in the CAIIB examination, scoring a total of 80 marks. Mr. Manvendra Kaushik. Okay, we'll move on to our next prize winner. He is Mr. Manish Agarwal from NABARD, scoring the second highest marks in the subject Advanced Business and Financial Management in the CIIB examination, securing a total of 86 marks. A huge round of applause for our winners. They have worked hard, so they deserve appreciation. Next up, we have Mr. Prabhat Tyagi, who has scored the first highest aggregate score in the Diploma in Banking and Finance examination, scoring a total of 324 marks. Next is Mr. Ravi Keshav Lal Khakharia from the Bank of Baroda, who has scored the first highest aggregate score in the Diploma in International Banking and Finance, scoring a total of 247 marks. Next, we have Mr. Shri Kumar R from Canara Bank, who has scored the first highest aggregate marks in the Diploma in Urban Cooperative Banking examination, scoring a total of 139 marks. Mr. Shri Kumar R. Okay, we'll move on to our next prize winner, Miss Rohini Aniket Avate from the Kalyan Janta Sehkari Bank Limited. She has scored the first highest aggregate score in the Diploma in Urban Cooperative Banking examination with a total of 139 marks. Coming up next is Miss Prajakta Chandrakant Ghadi from the Kalyan Janta Sehkari Bank Limited, Kalyan, scoring the first highest marks in the subject Management and Operations of Cooperative Banks with 69 marks in the Diploma in Urban Cooperative Banking examination. Our next prize winner is Mr. Sai Ram Tippavajula from IDBI Bank Limited, scoring the first highest marks in the subject Risk Analysis, Insurance and Retirement Planning with a total of 85 marks in the Advanced Wealth Management examination. Next up, we have Mr. Prateek Kumar Singh from Axis Bank, scoring the first highest marks in the subject Risk Management in the Certificate in Risk in Financial Services examination level 1 with a total of 78 marks. Up next is Mr. Mohammad Danish Javed from Canara Bank, who has scored the first highest marks in subject Treasury Operations in the Certified Treasury Professionals examination, scoring 83 marks. Request everyone to applaud all of our winners for today. Okay, next up we have Mr. Shivam Gupta from State Bank of India, who has scored the first highest marks in the subject Risk Management under the Risk Management examination with a score of 78 marks. we have Mr. Surendra Singh from the Rajasthan Grameen Bank scoring the first highest marks in the subject AML and KYC under the AML and KYC examination with a score of 89 marks. Next we have Mr. Varun Shankar from the Punjab National Bank scoring the first highest marks in the subject Emerging Technologies under the Certificate Course in Emerging Technologies examination with a score of 91 marks. Request all to clap for our prize winners. Next up, we have Ms. Divya H from the Dhanlakshmi Bank Limited scoring the first highest marks in the subject Ethics in Banking in the Certificate Course in Ethics and Banking examination with a total score of 81 marks. Our final prize winner for the day is Mr. Nimit Dasaya from the State Bank of India, who has scored the first highest marks in the subject Information Technology and Digital Banking under the Certificate in Information Technology and Digital Banking examination with a score of 77 marks. We would request Mr. Bhupendra Kumar Agrawal to join us on stage as he has received the second highest aggregate marks in the JIIB examination from the Reserve Bank of India, scoring 314 marks. Mr. Bhupendra Kumar Agrawal, please come up on stage if you are there. I think he is not there. Okay. Then I'll request all our prize winners to join us on stage for a group picture. Also request all our respected directors and additional director, examination and MSS to kindly join us on stage for the group picture. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations once again to all of our incredible prize winners. Your dedication sets a shining example of what it means to strive for excellence. The prize money will be credited to your respective bank accounts in the following week. We wish you the very best and look forward to seeing even more such success stories in the years ahead. With this, we have reached the end of this segment. Thank you all for being with us. Now I request Rajdeep sir to take ahead the proceedings for the evening. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Before Rajdeep takes over, for all the winners here, I must congratulate all of you on behalf of IIBF, on behalf of all the banks, and on behalf of both the guests here. Do you know how many candidates appear in a year in IIBF exams? Any guess? Wild guess? Is more than 5 lakhs, by the way. Right. It is one of its kind. With 11 lakh members, we conduct more than 70 exams and 5 lakhs members, and scoring this much of mark. And let me also tell you, it is not that easy to pass the exams also in I think. Thanks to the academic department, the entire team is here. They keep on changing the questions. They keep on changing the syllabus. They keep on changing the contents of the book. So we try to keep everything up to date, and I must congratulate that you have at least spent some time in reading. In the present day, when the banking is changing so fast, it is necessary that you should also upgrade the knowledge to equip yourself with the latest available information, so that you also work in the particular situation where you are asked to work in a better way, so that your position in any of the banks, whether it is Rajasthan Government Bank or State Bank or Bank of Baroda, that your position is celebrated in those areas because of your work, right? So thank you for being part of this presentation today, taking the time out, the lady coming from Kerala also, some of them coming from outside Mumbai. I must thank all of you for being part of this program. Right? Thank you.
So congratulations to all the winners, and thanks for coming here for collecting the prizes, for making it in this event. After this, actually on an annual basis, we also have a case study contest which we have started for the last 2 years, and the results of this case study contest were announced a couple of days back. So today we have few of the winners of the case study contest also to collect the prizes for this from the institute. To take over the proceedings for the next part of the event, I'll request my senior colleague Arun Mishra sir to kindly take over the proceedings.
Thank you, Rajiv Da. Thank you very much. Good evening, all the dignitaries and all the participants of this great interbank quiz competition, Banking Chanakya. The bankers who achieved the laurels in the different fragment of the banking in the academics by winning the prizes, winners of our case study competition, and all the family members of this great organization, Indian Institute of Banking Finance. It is going to celebrate its centenary year after 2 years in 2028. And all ladies and gentlemen, those who are present, I feel privileged and honored to be the part of this great occasion, that is the prize distribution ceremony for this case study competition organized by our great organization, Indian Institute of Banking Finance, Mumbai. This initiative reflects IIBF's continued commitment to nurturing analytical thinking, professional excellence, and the practical problem solving within the banking fraternity. The enthusiastic participation of the bankers and the former bankers across the 5 distinct schemes demonstrates the depth of experience, intellectual rigor, and the passion that continues to enrich our profession. Each case which was presented was a testament to thoughtful analysis, grounded decisions making, and the ability to translate theory into the real world banking solutions. Now I request our today's chief guest of the honor, respected Shri G.S. Rana sir, DMD and CDO of State Bank of India, and most respected Shri Shailen Singh sir, Chief General Manager, HR and Marketing, the India's International Bank, that is Bank of Baroda, and our beloved Chief Executive Officer of Indian Institute of Banking Finance, respected Shri Vishwaketan Das, and my beloved Director Training, respected Shri LBR Prasad sir, to be on the dais and give the presentation, give the prizes to all our winners of the case study competition. While we formally recognize the top 3 case studies with first, second and third prizes, in overall 380 cases which we have received, we are also honoring the 2 participants in each scheme by giving them first and second consolation awards. Very few are present in fiscal to collect them. Now I request our Director Training to take this privilege to announce the name of the winner. The reason being because the in-depth support, the empowerment by the Chief Executive of our organization, Shri Das Sahab, and our Director Training, respected Shri Prasad sir, for the benefit of others, those who may not be knowing, he is a superannuated as a Chief General Manager from Canara Bank. Over to you, sir, to announce the names, please. I want to take that privilege from you, please.
Yeah, to begin with, the first prize winner is Mr. Sri N. Shankar from Sidpi. I request him to come to the stage and collect the first prize of 1 lakh rupees.
In the series, the second prize winner is respect Shri George P. Babu, who is the former this Federal Bank of India Limited. We request him to please come on dais for collecting his prize. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately the third prize winner, I will announcing the name. He could not make it convenient to be here physically present to collect the prize. He is Mr. Amit Kumar, Chief Manager Faculty in State Bank of India. Now I would like to please huge round of applause in absentia for him getting the third prize. Now I would like to call upon stage here the consolation prize winner, Mr. Rajesh Singh and Mr. Manish Kumar. They have presented jointly from Apex Academy of Bank of Baroda to please come on dais for collecting their prize from the dignitaries. Both are the chief managers working with Bank of Baroda in Apex Academy in Gandhinagar. Huge round of applause, friends. For the benefit of all of you, we would like to just announce the names of all the total 12 prize winners, who few of them are here, few are not. Quickly, I will not take much time. In the Scheme 1 category, first consolation prize goes to Mr. Satyaki Datta. He is the assistant manager in Indian Bank posted in Hyderabad. Second prize in Scheme 2 goes to Mr. Bhugarb Gupta. He is posted in Bank of India. He is posted in the Gujarat. Then in category 2, the first prize, the consolation prize first goes to Miss N. Bani. She is the Chief Manager Research Associate in State Bank of India, posted in Hyderabad. There is no second consolation prize in that category. In consolation 1, from the Mr. Dr. Jitin Kumar B, Chief Manager Bank of Baroda. Unfortunately, he could not make it. He wanted to be. And just for the benefit of information, he was the first prize winner of the previous case study competition from Bank of Baroda. Second consolation goes to Mr. These are our partners who have just taken. And the first consolation in the fourth category goes to the Shail Pratap Singh, Assistant Manager, Federal Bank of Limited. Second consolation goes to Swati Sinha, Chief Manager, State Bank of India. Consolation in the last category, fifth, goes to Mr. Angusham Das from Union Bank of India. And the second consolation goes to Mr. Kuldeep Parikh, Senior Manager, Central Bank of India. This was the list of the nominees. I request our dignitaries to please have occupy their seats. Before we call all the participants for the group photograph, those that receive the awards, please come on the dais for a group photograph. I also request all the joint directors of Indian Institute of Banking Finance to come over, and my subject matter experts who have put their efforts for evaluating these cases, if they can make it convenient, those who are present to please come on the dais for the group photograph. Please. Friends, before I make a concluding remark, I would like to mention and emphasize that every participant who had participated in this competition is a winner, because participation is more important rather than winning the prizes. Competing in such events requires courage, discipline, and a commitment to learning, and all submissions have added value to our collective professional knowledge. I congratulate all the award winners for their outstanding efforts and commend every participant contributing this academic exercises. IIBF remains proud to provide such platform that happens excellence, foster innovation, and strengthen the future of banking in India. Sir, I would like to be the part of photograph, please. Sir, please. Because it's a lifetime opportunity for me. Thank you. IIBF remains proud to provide such platform that inspire excellence, foster innovation, and strengthen the future of the banking in India. Thank you, dignitaries, for your gracious presence, and thanks to all for your participation in this lovely evening. Now I call upon our CEO sir to say a few words, please.
It's not like that, is it? So let me also tell you, we received more than 350 case studies here. I must thank the effort of the team, duly supported by the Director Training, to arrange all those case studies which we received. Yeah, the case studies which we received, and in a short time I could manage to do this. I must acknowledge the services rendered by Mrs. Suranjana Datta, the CGM, ex-CGM of State Bank of India, who was the STU head, and Sri Ajay Panda, the Assistant Professor of IIM Mumbai, who were the judges for finding out the best case studies amongst the 300 cases. And in fact, it was a completely rigorous exercise over a day. They have spent quite a lot of time and made some effort. That is why in the absence of these two ladies and gentlemen who have basically done the hard work, we are acknowledging their effort here. Thank you. Deep.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all the winners of the case study competitions and who had made it here to collect the prizes. Now we'd like to start the proceedings of the prize distribution of the Banking Chanakya Grand Finale. In order to give away the prizes, I'd like to again invite on stage our chief guest, Rana sir, our guest of honor, Shailendra sir, and our respected CEO sir to please come on stage once again to give away the prizes. And we'll try do the prize distribution in the reverse order. I'll call the teams from the 5th position, from the 4th position, and go on to the 1st position. I hope all the teams are here. You are ready, no? You are ready. No? The team in the 5th position, we have the team from Team SBI. They were the champions of the North Zone. So with a round of applause, please welcome them. They were the North Zone champions, Mr. Mohammad Asif and Mr. Anand Sukla.
In fact, these people have come from from Uttarakhand and beating all the states. I think both are you from Uttarakhand. So that gives us the privilege. In fact, your chief guest is from Uttarakhand also. And I was also the GM of Uttarakhand for 2 years with the SLBC convener. That gives us a lot of pride for both of us.
Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to invite the team number 4 in the event. They are basically champions from the East Zone, Team Central Bank of India, Mr. Prashant Prashun and Mr. Abhidit Sinha. Please come on stage and collect your certificates and medals. Yeah, they actually wanted to be a bit aggressive. So, yeah, definitely. Now I'd like to invite the second runner-up team. They are basically the South Zone champions. The team from Canara Bank, Mr. Riaz Rahman and Mr. V. Ravi Kumar. Please come on stage and collect your medals and trophy. They also win a cash prize of rupees 50,000 rupees. I request you all to please clap for them and welcome them on stage. Now I'd like to invite the first runner-up team for the evening, the team from the Northeast Zone. In fact, we started the Northeast Zone from this year, Team RBI, Mr. Ambasta and Mr. Minmoy.
Yeah, this is the first time we opened a center at Guwahati, and first time also when earlier they were not able to come to Kolkata. And coming from Guwahati, he did a wonderful job. In fact, one question was from Guwahati, he did it rightly, from Assam.
They also win a cash prize of rupees 75,000 rupees. check also. The one photo with the check also. With a huge round of applause, I'd like to invite the champions, the national champions, the banking Chanakya for the financial year 25-26. They were the champions of the West Zone, Team RBI from West Zone, Mr. Rahul Kulkarni and Mr. Anik Roy Chaudhary. Check. Huh? So they take back home a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh. Nick, take the trophy also. Thank you. Now I to invite the other top two teams, the first runner-up and second runner-up, to also come on stage for the group photo. I'd also like to invite our directors to please come on stage. Additional Director Madam Kalpana Madam to please come on stage, and Quiz Master Gautam Da also to come on stage for the group photo. We'll also have a group photo with the other two teams also, so please wait. So first with the winning teams, I'd like to invite.
I hope you have not taken somebody else's check.
I'd like to also invite the other two teams also, just come for 2 minutes for a group photo. The other two teams, 4th and 5th teams. Please come on stage for the final group photo. They can kneel down, sir. They'll kneel down and we can have it.
But this end of the quiz, at the end of the quiz, we must have a big round of applause for Gautam, the quiz master basically, and the way he researched the subjects. And in fact, he made this, both the gentlemen, our guest and chief guest and chief matter, to murmur the answers. Right, so for that. So it is not only interesting, it is also eliciting response from different people. And I know that the time and energy you have spent on this and the way you presented it, the way. And I am sure this will continue. A legacy we started will not end so quickly. So we will continue with the part of the system. And from all the participants, from IIBF, from all the guests, both are there, we thank you from our core of the heart. Thank you. Right.
Thank you very much, sir. It was actually our really privilege to have with us our honorable guests of the evening. I request our respected CEO sir to kindly hand over a memento to our chief guest, Mr. G.S. Rana sir, DMD and CDO State Bank of India. I'd also like to invite Sri Shailendra sir also to please come on stage, and I request our respected CEO to please hand over a memento to him. Sir. Thank you very much to both the honorable guests for making it here. Before we call it a day, for 2 minutes, I'd like to request our Director Academics, Dr. K. Gangadharan, to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all. Respected CEO, Mr. Vishwaketan Das, Chief Guest of today, G.S. Rana, Deputy Managing Director, CDO SBI, our guest of honor, Sri Shailen Singh, CGM Bank of Baroda, all my fraternity from IIBF and also the participants from different banks and financial institutions. And this is the last back end of the program. All of them are, I know, I'm not taking much of your time. But for the last 2 hours, we have witnessed actually an enriching academic and professional excellence on the part of bankers. Though they are bankers, they are filled with these finacles and depository account aggregators. They have proved that their knowledge base is not restricted to banking alone. Entire spectrum of knowledge our Gautam Bose has tested, starting from science, even banking, finance, history, knowledge, finance, environment, everything he has tested. But these 10 bright top bank people, they have proved that their knowledge horizon and quest for knowledge is a part of lifelong journey. This itself is the message of banking Chanakya. Along with their routine work, they are gaining knowledge. This will be a good lesson, as Shailen Singh mentioned, that their culture is creating IBF. And one more thing I would like that this is actually a thing to continue. The thing is that the ultimate purpose of banking Chanakya is actually not to defeat others. The batch, actually we can say that enable them to others to think deeper and also act wiser and lead better. This is the message, because a sort of strategy thinking is provided, not a ready reckoning answer. Through the thing, the strategy thinking is motivating, and I think that this will be a good lesson and encouraging all of us to again come with this type of program. Now I would like to switch over my duty. First and foremost, as already Rajiv mentioned, the success of this program depends upon the sponsors, especially the State Bank of India, the Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank, and all other, this IDBI Bank, Karur Vysya Bank, all these banks have liberally supported to make this even a grand success, because this, as you know, the vitamin M, the fund is most important thing. They have liberally supported to make this event a grand success. Then I would like to enter our main task, that in spite of the very hectic and busy schedule, our chief guest, G.S. Rana, Deputy Managing Director, State Bank of India, he has actually set aside the valuable 3 hours for this academic event. Sir, on behalf of IBF, at the bottom of heart, we express my deep sense of gratitude and heartfelt thanks for coming over here and to grace this occasion. Then we can see the Sri Shailen Singh, CGM Bank of Baroda. He is actually an academician, spending much more time for learning and also promoting learning. And sir, on behalf of IBF, we extend our heartfelt thanks and sincere gratitude. Then I would like to see that our CEO, as Gautam was already mentioned, is a baby of Vishwaketan Das. Sir, I assure you that we will nurture this baby to the maximum. And with full care and protection, we nurture this baby and make this event more vibrant in the coming years also. We will not neglect, and this will be a continuing exercise of IBF, and we will prolong this program with more enthusiasm and more success. I assure you, sir. And sir is promoting this type of academic intervention on the part of all, because reading is his passion, and always he promotes us to have this type of knowledge earning mechanism. Sir, on behalf of IBF, on behalf of entire participants, on behalf of entire team committee here, I express my deep sense of gratitude to our CEO, Mr. Vishwaketan Das. Then again, sir has mentioned the Gautam Bose, actually a knowledge encyclopedia. He crafted the question in such a way to create a sort of strategic thinking on the part of the bankers. We can see that how they are thinking, how they are actually leading the team as a whole to find out an answer. So crafting a question, we know, as sir has mentioned, just like a JIB question, it is much more difficult, because the way he crafted the question is creating some sort of confusion and ambiguity, or we can say that a sort of information asymmetry. So actually, this team has very tackled well, and appreciate the entire team for answering this question, and also for crafting such a basic questions for testing the knowledge base and horizon of the bankers. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Then again, I express my deep sense of gratitude to all our banking fraternity, and also participants from different banks and financial institutions, and also the IBF fraternity, who are actually spending their valuable time to witness for this. So on behalf of IBF, I extend a deep sense of gratitude to all assembled here, and also the 10 bankers, the top bright bankers who compete each other and also securing this prize. Thank you again for all those who assembled and part of this as a memorable event. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. So with this, the event for the day has come to an end. I again, once again, on behalf of IIBF, like to extend thanks to our honorable guests for the evening, to all the other dignitaries who has come over here, all the senior staff members and other participants who have made it here. We have made arrangement for dinner, so we can kindly proceed to the dining area. Thank you very much once again. Good night. Till we meet again next time. Thank you. Thank you.